favorite chip in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this is Savion Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Left, 95. Hey, red.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5, 97. Smith, red. Hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
52.
yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Green jack. White. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got it complete to Reed. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Packers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, go steal. 10 black. Shot. 17. Hut.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8
Strike.
at the
Check.
50-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. To the air with Love. Dumped off to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow. 43.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready, ready.
Love looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Set. Yellow, 22. Set.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is to win it. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Escapes the defender. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 25 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
1st down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Run. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it. Mecca Egbuka. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, alert!
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready, break.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black Ultra.
Motioning the tight end now.
Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Dump off caught by his back. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Blue striker. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down.
Down. 52 blue. Claw. 10. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. Looking quickly here.
22 middle.
A 2-yard gain.
Red. Yellow.
It's fourth down.
They are going for this. It's Love. And he takes it down to the 33. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Got it.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at third and very long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Working quickly here.
Field. Black. White. Ready.
Fourth down, here's Love. Excellent protection so far. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Irving on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Point it right. What's up?
Third and long for him here. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will fall.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
2 yards all he can get since 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Blue striker. Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment. Oh, there he was, a step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that returner. He did all he could do.
He did.
Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or two away from that kind of glory.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
What's up?
Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jaden Reed to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's drill green. Cut.
Throwing, it's Love. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Edo, black 40. Black shot.
Man in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
they bring him down. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the give, this is Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Mayfield to throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
Hurry. Hurry.
Goes to the hurry up here.
15 yards on the play. That's good.
23.
1st down.
Ready. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
32. Check, Hutton.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Hey,
Putting a receiver in motion.
Black 40. Blue striker. Cut.
They're going to go. It's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
4 yards on the
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Alert, 180. Alert, 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 alert. Kings. What's that?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. The next great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
180. What's that?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Real. Run. Hey, alert. What's that?
Baker throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. The Packers take their 1st time out.
Ready?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Packer 1st down.
10 black. Striker. Hut.
To the air with Love. Dialing up a receiver screen. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Love out of the shotgun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Blue black. 50 green. 6 mega.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Kraft has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Mega, yellow, 22. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up second and 11
Yellow.
at the 32-yard
Once more, it's Love. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rashad White. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Run.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. No, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. Might be a little bigger than the defensive backs. Might carry, a little more weight than their more agile teammates in coverage, but those backers can be just as dangerous when you're trying to throw that football.
Yeah, ball hawk is everybody. I mean, we even see defensive linemen when that ball gets tipped to go get it. Many of these linebackers kick today, they transition from safeties in college to linebackers because this game requires you to run sideline to sideline, and then when you can pick it and pick 6 it, you become one of the better linebackers in the game.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's good. We're on first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180! Done!
Once again, Irving. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11. At the 46.
Baker out of the pistol. Finds out on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Complete to Cade Otton.
Hey, alert 33!
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Abuka. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
180!
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
180! What's up?
Back to throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a third-quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
38,
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10
Blue
at the
strike.
24-yard line.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Second down.
That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, hey, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Set. Done.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
What's up?
Running on second with White. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Set. Ready.
Hand off here to Lloyd. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
22 feet and cycle. 12, 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Red 38. Check.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense to the line fast.
Right, right.
At the 40-yard line.
You, yellow. Cut.
Love with it on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Red 52 blue.
Sticking in the air. Love. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Red cycle. Edo blue. 6. Mega. Set.
Loves to throw again. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Watch out, man. 50 series. Claws red. Cut, cut.
They're going to go. It's Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. Makes the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Kings! 20! Real. Run. What's up?
Throwing, Baker. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
What's up?
Setting him on the dive. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
48-yard line.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
180! Up! Regular! What's up?
Mayfield will look to throw. Flush out now to his left. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Good! 180! Pistol. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Got to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, alert! 180! Alert! What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
180! Point it right. What's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Buccaneers 28, Packers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Set, ready.
Love from the gun.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Green jack.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's a boom. Right, right. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 17 yards.
Right through.
That's good.
Love now on first and 10. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cycle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Ball
Brings
red.
up second and 7.
Once more, it's Love. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing his Love on third. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Took a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that makes it fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the set.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Set, hut. Yellow, fury, yellow. Smash, red. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
What's up?
Drive starts with a carry by White. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, 180! Run. What's up?
Baker now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down run from White. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blue, go. Black, next six. Mega, slide through. Hut.
Love looking to pass. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Baker now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
White trying this straight ahead. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
White running again on 2nd. He's got it in the red zone. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Rashad White touchdown.
There is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Packers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit. And they're going to get out there to check on him. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Strike.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter.